What I hear first is a satisfying bit of metallic perk, like an old car door opening and closing rhythmically. Clunk click, clunk click, clunk click. Then, without warning, there's an eardrum bursting bass tone, a raw sawtooth wave coming in harsh blasts with no delay or echo. Then it starts. A flat and muffled kick drops at 122 BPM. Fucking having it, mate. It sounds like the Thing has wound sheets of bubble wrap over his fists and started punching a wall covered in contact mics. But it's got slightly more pressure on the one. A bass pulse comes in, tongue and groove, with the 4 to the floor. This audio is snide, mate. Scornful. Disrespectful to the listener. I'd say contemptuous even. But I know what I like. I feel my mouth go dry. My blood pressure is rising for sure. I swear fucking blind, if I was looking in a mirror now, I'd be able to see my pupils dilating. It stops dead. There's a repeat of the door slamming percussion and the 3 bass tones. A high-pitched synthetic horn stab kicks off at 132 BPM with a matching bendy bass tone. Boing, 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 boing. This is more fucking like it, mate. It's so fucking minimal and unmediated, but it's breathtakingly loud and heavy. Even with earplugs in, I can feel it's brutalizing me. A fatter, deeper tone fills out the pulse, and then, after a couple of minutes, I can hear an air raid siren modulating over the mix. Another percussive beat drops. It sounds like a builder hitting a scaffolding pole with a lump hammer. But as it goes on, a chime-in, stroke bell-like quality begins to emerge from the mix. All the hairs on my arms jump upright. My mouth's now salivating, and I can feel tiny pinpricks of sweat on my forehead. I'm getting flashbacks to being in a rave somewhere in the lowlands donkeys ago, and like all I can really visualize with any great clarity is some really old guy, and I swear to God this is true. He's wearing flared dungarees, hobnail boots, and a beanie hat covered in smiley badges with one very long dreadlock poking out of the back. Don't ever change, Belgium. Who was I watching? Speedy J? I can't remember. All of these hundreds of nights out have pretty much congealed into one indistinct and threadbare memory now. Time is dissolving. How long have I been here, though, really? It feels like hours, maybe even days. I am on the threshold of going to the other place. My eyes are starting to tip back into my skull. My individuality is about to start melting away, allowing me to join something much bigger than myself. What is this feeling? It's not exactly pleasure, but then it's so radically unquotidian. Suddenly, I get the sense that somebody else is in the room. I get an unpleasant surge of adrenaline. My head is locked tightly in place by a firmly positioned wire cage, and a heavy plastic lid is clipped over that, which means I can't see anything either. Sweat is now flowing freely from my back and beginning to soak through the paper toweling and onto the gurney that I'm lying on. Who's in the room? The noise is deafening now. I really want it to stop. My mouth's gone dry again. I can feel the panic button in my hand. Don't press it, for fuck's sake. Don't be the idiot who presses the panic button. Somebody told me the statistics before it came in. It's only men who press the panic button. Women tend to be just fine with the experience. but I'm a 48-year-old man and I really want to press the panic button. Life should come with one of these panic buttons hardwired to a 24/7 on-call existential rescue service. I press it a dozen times a day. Yeah, I did press the panic button, mate. Will you come and get me? I've just come out of the all-night Sainsbury's and now the three geezers walking down the road behind me in an odd manner. I would press the panic button so much that the service provider would find me and eventually come round my house and take it off me. Yeah, it's me again, mate. I know I pressed the panic button. Will you come round and get us? I've just got back from watching Hereditary at the pictures. I'm lying in bed and I think the mad-looking girl with the detachable head is on top of the wardrobe. What do you mean? I can't get up to turn the lights on. She might jump on me. I would be sent on a humiliating, weekend-long panic button awareness course in a fluorescent strip-lit church basement in Croydon. And gingerly testing the give on the panic button when all the sound ends simultaneously without warning. I hear the muffled sound of a door opening and closing through the earplugs and Defender headphones. A shadow passes across the crack of light I can see under the casing over my face. There is some forward movement as the gurney gets wheeled out of Homerton Hospital's MRI machine. The nurse is in the room, taking the cover off my face. I pull my ear protection out as she lowers me hydraulically toward the floor. "Are you okay?" she says. "How was that?" "I'm okay," I say. I found it quite invigorating at first, but 20 minutes was enough. It was more than enough.
Do you have a cardiac pacemaker defibrillator or had heart surgery?
No.
Have you had any operations on your head or spine?
No.
Do you suffer from severe claustrophobia?
No.
If required to enhance your scan, do you consent to an intravenous contrast injection? Yes. Do you have any specific mobility or communication requirements? Yes. Have you ever had any shrapnel injuries to your body? No. Have you had any operations involving the use of stents, coils, pins, metal clips, or other artificial implants? Yes. Do you weigh in excess of 20 stone? No.
Women only.
Are you, or could you be, pregnant?
Maybe.
Are you breastfeeding?
No. Putting people first. Putting people first.
general information. Avoid facial makeup or mascara because some of these materials can create artifacts on scan images. Prior to entering the MRE scanning room, you will be asked to remove all metallic objects, including hearing aids, dentures, body piercings, and medicine patties, etc. Lockers are provided to keep your belongings safe. You may also be requested to change into hospital room. Please discuss any questions or concerns before entering scanning room.
I'll just pop this in your hand. Squeeze it in an emergency. Okay.
Okay.
is about to begin. Just remain completely still, okay?
Okay. Okay, the next scan will be starting now. We're just going to pop you a little further in. Okay. Okay.
access all its inherent ranges of motion. Once you start leaving emotion out, the joints and tissues stiffen, and in the case of the upper back, this can translate into breathing issues. Excessively immobile thoracic spine can lead to a stiff rib cage, which can then restrict the capacity of the diaphragm for months. Loans.
Breastfeed. you on daily inhalers? Assess the nature of your baseline pain. Are you pregnant? Are you breastfeeding? Are you asthmatic? Or are you on any inhalers? Inhalers, 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 inhalers.
Are you pregnant or breastfeeding? Are you allergic to any medication? Are you asthmatic? Are you on daily inhalers? Have you had previous injection? IV contrast medium? Have you been pre-medicated for today's CT exam? If yes, please list medications and dosage. Are you pregnant or breastfeeding? Are you allergic to any medication? Are you asthmatic? Are you on daily inhaler? Have you had previous injection? IV contrast medium? Have you been pre-medicated for today's CT exam? If yes, please list medications and dosage. Are you pregnant or breastfeeding? Are you allergic to any medication? Are you asthmatic? Are you on daily inhalers? Have you had previous injection? IV contrast medium? Have you had pre-medicated for today's CT exam? If yes, please list medications and dosage. Are you pregnant or breastfeeding? Are you allergic to any medication? Are you asthmatic? Are you on daily inhalers? Have you had previous injection? IV contrast medium? Have you been pre-medicated for today's CT exam? If yes, please list medications and dosage.
What are these bodily activities?
If so, how hard? If so, how hard? If so, how hard? If so, how hard? Assess the nature of your baseline pain and take an opioid medication.
Last week, have you had any pain?
Where do you feel on the diagram below?
The evidence of breakthrough, pain of activity to handle the daily responsibilities.
If so, how hard?
If so, how hard? Does anything
If
help
so, how
lessen the
hard?
severity?
If
What
so,
are these
how
bodily
hard?
activities?
If so, how hard? If so, how hard?
If so, how hard? If so, how hard? If so, how hard?
If so, how hard? Are you pregnant or breastfeeding? Are you allergic to any medication? Are you asthmatic? Are you on daily inhaler? Have you had previous injection? IV contrast medium? Have you been pre-medicated for today's CT exam? If yes, please list medications and dosage.
Assess the nature of your baseline pain. Are you taking daily opioids? If so, how hard? 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 If so, how hard?
Assess the nature of your baseline pain. Are you taking opioid medication? In the past week, have you had any pain? How do you feel on the diagram below?
Did it ever take a breakthrough pain of activity to handle daily responsibilities? If so, how hard? If so, how hard? If so, how hard? Lie down. If so, how hard? Lie down.
It'll be alright.
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 Lie down. L5. L5.
Are you taking opioid medication?
S1. L5. S1.
Where do you feel on the diagram below?
To move you a little further in, a little
If so, how
further
much?
in.
If so, how much?
Going to move
If so, how hard?
a little
If so, how
further
much?
in, a little further in.
Are you pregnant
We're
or
just
breastfeeding?
going
Are you allergic to any medication?
a
Are
little
you
further
asthmatic?
in,
Are
a
you
little
on
further
daily
in.
inhaler? Have you been previous injection, IV, contrast, medium? Have you been pre-medicated for 2-day CT exam? If yes, please list medications and dosage.
Sensory device.
Protrusion, protraction, protrusion, protraction, protrusion, protraction, justification, protraction, protrusion, protraction, protrusion, justification, protrusion, protraction, protrusion, justification, protrusion, protraction, protrusion, elevation, protrusion, protraction, protrusion, justification, protrusion, protraction, protrusion, justification, protrusion, protraction, protrusion, justification, protrusion, protraction, elevation, justification, protrusion, protraction, justification, elevation, protrusion, protraction, protrusion, elevation, protrusion, protraction, justification, elevation, protrusion, protraction, justification, elevation, protrusion, protraction, justification, elevation, protrusion, protraction, justification, elevation. Yes. 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 Vini Gazeta, Garzetta. Nesse Garzetta, 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 Garzetta.
That's also contribute to fluid dynamics in the body by influencing interstitial fluid flow. This will affect functional which helps maintain healthy tissue.
When you breathe deeply into your belly, it stimulates the vagus nerve, which then sends a message to the brain telling it to make the body relax.
Yes. Lie down. Lie down. You'll be alright. Lie down. Lie down. Protrusion, protrusion, protraction, protrusion, protraction, protrusion, protraction, protrusion, protraction, dorsiflexion, elevation, 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 protrusion, protraction, dorsiflexion, elevation. Fascias like plastic run around your muscles and your mouth. Fascias like plastic run around your muscles and your fascias like plastic. Fascias like plastic wrapped around your muscles and your fascias like plastic wrapped around your muscles and your bone. Protrusion, protraction, dorsiflexion, elevation, protrusion, protraction, dorsiflexion, elevation, protrusion, protraction, dorsiflexion, elevation, protrusion, protraction, dorsiflexion, elevation, protrusion, protraction, dorsiflexion, elevation. Fascias like plastic wrapped around your muscles and your senses.
Fascias like plastic wrapped around all muscles and organs, those connected and permeates the whole body.
Yes,